YouTube, hello, welcome to the tavern. My name is Drail, I am your tavern master. Welcome on in, pull up a chair, grab a drink, and let's enjoy today's episode of Honkai Star Rail, episode 47, Wolf Hunt. For context, this episode was initially recorded September 13th, 2024, and in it, we are diving into the version 2.5 patch of Honkai Star Rail named Flying Aureus Shot to Lupine Rue. Specifically, we're continuing the story from where we last left off, named Finest Duel Under the Pristine Blue, Part 2. But before we dive into the story, we do a number of trial stages, as well as pull for Feixiou, and we pull for Robin today as well. I don't remember if it was immediately after Feixiou that we pulled for Robin, but we pulled for Robin at a point in this episode. Then we dive into the story, and after we get to a good stopping point, I then do like a little bit of a cooldown over on Penacony. Very simple episode today. I'll, of course, have the timestamps down below if you want to like bounce around a little bit. But yeah, not much else to say past that. Hope you all enjoyed today's episode. If you do enjoy today's episode, like, comment, and subscribe. Ring the bell so you're notified when new episodes come out. And if you want to catch my streams live, you can follow me on Twitch through the link down below in the description. Beyond that, I hope you all enjoy, and I will see you all at the end. See you later.
Oblivion. I weep for the
I'll
departed.
be honest, I got distracted, so I haven't made the notification
It
yet.
shall fall.
So cool. So give me a second. Also, howdy, folks. Welcome to Twitch and YouTube. We'll get fully started here in a minute.
Destined for oblivion.
Anyway, hi guys. It's me, Drail, your tavern master. Welcome to the stream. Howdy, Twitch and YouTube, everybody. Howdy, howdy. What a false start today has been, huh? Yeah, I got distracted, so I haven't made the post yet. So give me just a second. Alright, that's all good. Alright. We're gonna do it. Time to pull for the Fox Lady. What? Cool. Was I really that close? I must have been. Okay, I honestly didn't think I was that close to pulling a 5-star. So let's see. Ayo. There she is. Oh. Was I really that close? Okay, we just did a 10 pull. That's 50, so that's 51. So I got it in 71. No, wait, I got it at 61. That is the earliest I've ever gotten a 5-star, I think. Well, alright then, that's cool. I'm not sure if I should try for those folks, but maybe I will. What's this do? Increases wearer's crit rate by 15% when the wearer's launches a follow-up attack. Gain 1 stack of Lumiflux, stacking up to 2 times. Each stack of Lumiflux enables the ultimate damage dealt dealt by the wearer to ignore 27% of the target's defense. Damn. Let's see. I technically haven't seen what her... Let's do this really quick. Allies' attacks can accumulate charge points for Feixiou to use her ultimate. All ally attacks can trigger Feixiou's follow-up attack. Accelerates movement during exploration, pulls enemies. The more enemies are dragged, the more damage it will deal. Oh.
Let's save some time.
Goodness gracious.
All together.
That's a bit absurd. Oh my god. After Feixiou uses her technique, she grants herself a movement speed boost, will pull enemies along with her. The higher the damage upon entering battle. That's freaking wild. Cool.
Let's save some time. Let's save some time.
Dead. 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 Oh, not dead. Deals minor wind damage to a single enemy. Deals wind damage to any enemy. And and additionally launches Talon's follow-up attack one time. Terra Split. Deals... During the ultimate, you can ignore weakness type to reduce the enemy's toughness. When the target is not weakness broken, Feixiou's weakness break efficiency increases. Launches... Yeah. I literally just pulled her. This is her trial, but I literally just got her. God, that's freaking cool.
No manners, huh? Who will it be?
Too slow.
Nice job!
Fangs and claws got dull.
Look at how smug she is.
The fearless knows not fear. That won't do.
Oh my god.
Time to show you what I can really do. Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less carbs. Watch this! Yeah! Awesome! You'll make good practice. Now watch this!
Show me what you can do. I'll... Too slow. I venture forth to hunt.
Okay, let's see what this animation looks like. The banner started on Tuesday when the event dropped. When the update dropped.
Always soaring. Forever triumphant!
Oh.
Victory is inevitable!
Wait, did it just come back again?
Pardon my manners. A gift from the stars. Everything is ordained by the stars. Oh, profound secrets of the stars. Give these trailblazers your blessing.
Fearless and unstoppable! That won't do. Too slow.
God. If you get her on a follow-up team, everyone is fucked. I already have Black Swan. I'm not sure if I should try and pull for Kafka or Robin. Yeah, her animations are freaking cool. I love them.
the show begin. Let the show begin.
Rise up into my... I haven't seen the whole of it yet. I started watching it during my lunch. I went to bed very late last night, this morning. I went to bed very early this morning. And I got up super late. So my internal clock's a little out of whack. I've seen the trailer, but I haven't watched the full update yet. Bye, have a good day at work. Thank you.
Dangerous thoughts.
What order support does. Increases damage done by all allies. Okay.
Harmony and unison. Tonight, souls shall embrace. Tonight, the stars echo because of me. Rise up into my world. Renew your definition. What are you looking at?
Naughty child. Nap time.
Don't your hands hurt? Take this! Shape of Feixiou! Rise, Venus! Oh
Well.
dear. Time to twirl! Do you know who I am? This big diamond! It's all yours!
Time for a shot.
Oh,
On my mark.
yes.
Here stands
Robin
the
is
Silvermane
a
God.
space idol.
Resonate all together. Honored to meet me. Hey!
Just give it up.
Naughty child. That's better.
How appropriate.
Ah,
I'm okay.
Do you know who I am? This big diamond! It's all yours!
Just in time. Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
How appropriate.
I didn't mean to
May
do that.
song bring us victory.
ah.
Time to twirl!
That'll take more than nap time.
Tonight, souls shall embrace. Tonight, the stars echo because of me. Rise up into my world.
Oh, for Zenless. I saw that there was like one of the things I noticed immediately was like, oh yeah, you get a ride as a motorcycle. I'm just like, what? That threw me for a small loop, and I was just like, oh.
Yeah. Make a wish. Huh. Huh. Huh.
Punk.
Huh.
Did you
What's wrong? Everyone's a customer. Well, then wisdom.
wait a
The
minute.
threads of
I never
destiny
noticed that.
aren't chosen. Again, the ill-timing manifest. Time for a shot. You're in bad shape.
Yeah, Caesar being the first banner was completely expected by me.
the face?
Did you redeem the code for the stream yet, though?
Try this on for size.
What would you like to know this time? The seal of ill fate descends. Beneath the silent waters lies an endless abyss.
Gotcha.
Nap time.
Turn out your pockets.
Okay, here's something I never noticed before. When she does this, does her quarterstaff become the bomb? Oh my god, it does. I never noticed that before.
We're just having fun.
Come feast your eyes. It's never too early
Get him,
for a
DT.
happy new year.
What are you waiting for? The customer is king. And for me to portray the king, well, you gotta make it worth my while.
The threads of destiny aren't chosen.
Naughty child.
We're just having fun.
Okay. At the moment, I'm just doing this to get the free Stellar Jade. Causes damage over time to an enemy, immediately triggers 1 extra time, applies shock to enemies in a variety of ways.
Does that hurt?
She's got a katana. Caesar, Anton, Lucy, and then Bernice, Nicole, and Piper. Okay, okay.
Here to crash the party?
Turn it up.
Didn't hurt. Ready to lose
It
yourself?
didn't hurt.
You can fight it.
Takes damage.
Or
Didn't
rock
hurt.
with it.
More business, eh?
Ah,
What are you waiting for? To betray my customers, I charge extra.
I'm doing alright. That is what these endless YouTubers are saying. Okay, I'll be honest. What did I say that other Zenless YouTubers are saying? I'll be honest. I completely blacked out. This is what Kafka's ultimate looks like.
Good times never last. Time to say bye. Boom.
God, it's so cool.
We're just having fun.
No,
Stand still.
pretty good crowd today.
Yeah, I mean it makes sense.
up.
Gotta make sure that if someone doesn't already have all of the Sons of Caledon, you at least give them a chance
May
to
as
get
well kill them
everyone.
all.
Especially in a part of the story where they're front and center in the stage.
Let's rock.
Relax.
I don't know if I'll pull him, but I really don't have control over whether I get him or not. So I'll try just to see what his skill set is like. And I think they updated his VA. I don't know. I can't see. Not on this screen, at least.
Crowfeather stealth.
Man throws a knife.
Crowfeather stealth. Keep going.
The night sky is great tonight. Clear moon and Big Dipper constellation. Nice! I want to go,
Fight changes with changelessness. Like a shadow.
enemy targets detected. Everything is ordained by the stars. Oh, stars, give these trailblazers your blessing. Enemy data secured. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
this taste?
Saving me won't earn you any favors. Who will it be?
Darkness charge!
Ready for another?
No manner.
Commencing support.
In the mood for another beating?
Vines and mastery of immortality. Grasp of nature, reaper.
We have the upper hand.
Everything is ordained by the stars. Oh, stars, give these trailblazers your blessing.
I wanna. Oh, sorry. My brain stopped. I want to go up into the mountains and do some stargazing before it gets too cold. Trying to do stargazing during the winter is hazardous.
Gonna keep going? If not, I'll catch my breath for a while. Nice like a good brew, full-bodied and sweet. My friends, indulge yourself.
Scared yet? Enemy data secured. Net markers activated. Time for good old counterattack.
Darkness, charge! Time to reap. Where the wind whispers, you cannot hide! Darkness, charge!
I really cannot tell whether or not these
Who will
DA
it
is different.
be?
I think it is.
Proud to be reborn.
In the mood for another beating?
Okay.
Commencing support.
Who invited you?
I am the shadow.
I am the shadow.
Like a shadow.
Enemy targets detected. Ready for another?
Step up, let's see ya.
No manners, huh?
Darkness, charge!
Proud to be reborn.
Alright. That's all that done. So, da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Feixiou. I don't think I really have something to give you. Ooh. Yes. Oh. When an ally uses a follow-up attack, the wearer gains 1 stack of merit. When did I get this? Oh. Oh, dude. Freaking that new chapter was fire. Also, the fact that Garp is still alive, amazing. Gets Woodpecker Electro Disc with crit damage, substats, defense HP. Yep, I understand that pain all too well. Crit rate, 67% over 103. Not the best. Oh, that's good. Okay, so that's 9.3. 9.3 plus 2.7 is 13% increase as well in crit rate there. From all of her skills, so it's not too bad. Fuck you! It's stupid! Defense! I hate so much. Let's try you, I guess. If it ends up being defense again, I'm gonna be... I hate so much. I hate it with a burning passion that rivals the sun. Ugh. Oh yeah, what level's up with... Oh, your defense level's up? Oh, that's a shame.
Keep running forward, for this path has no end.
So her crit rate is at 70% over 102. What are her relics again? Increases attack by 12%, increases wearer's crit rate by 6%, increases damage dealt by ultimate by 36%, lasting for 1 turn. Okay, so this raises it by another 6% naturally. Got it. Okay. Alright. Let's go do some... Crimson Calyx. I need this one. I like how the butt of the hunt is a bullet.
Set the seas ablaze!
Okay, there we go. Okay, I think that might be enough. Nope, didn't we do that? Didn't we do that? There we go. Okay. I'm gonna have to do some major work to get her leveled up properly, but it should be fine. Holy hell, I have so many of those. I'll do that for next week. Oh yeah, that's for Asta. What does Asta need to ascend? I need a lot of those. Anyway. Alright. Let's go heal up. And then we'll get into the story.
Please vacate the premises in a timely manner as we prepare to perform maintenance on the theater.
Heal me. There we go. Okay, get that. Oh yeah, hold on. Sorry. Last thing. What is your first idol on? After launching Bolt Thunder Blitz or Skyward Sword, additionally increases the ultimate damage dealt by Feixiou by an amount equal to 10% of the original damage, stacking up to 5 times, lasting until the end of the ultimate action. Whole. Okay. What does her thing do? Increases wearer's crit rate by 15%. Oh man, that is... They're both really good. I don't know which one's better. Man saw Skyward Sword and thought Skyward Sword. Let's go. Let's go. What the hell is up with this? That's the first time I've ever seen this graphics glitch. I'm gonna walk past that. Alright. Oh, hold on. This man needs a fix. Blast, that person must have cheated. I must expose her despicable method. Who cheated? Mind your own business. I already said I don't take interviews. It's you? You're a fan of mine? You don't flatter yourself. What do you think you're like, Miss Robin? Stop this nonsense. You cheated at the festivities auditions, didn't you? Did you bribe the panel? I'll warn you to stop denying it. I've got my eye on you. Eye on every move you make. You'd better hurry up and return the winner's title to the rightful contestant, then publicly confess your crimes, or you'll be sorry. Really? Oh, goodness gracious, I'm so scared. You, churlish, recalcitrant, you'll regret this! Words are pointless. Cheaters like you ought to be taught a lesson in pain. Get ready. Oh. Sure, bud.
Dreams do come true.
Detonate!
Until everything.
He wanted to teach me a lesson in pain.
Still the same old.
Destined for oblivion.
Nap time.
I'll catch up.
Set the seas ablaze!
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Let the show begin. Let's improvise.
Every victory is hard won.
Dear guests,
Now, what were you
this
saying?
year's festivity auditions have
Don't get full of
ended.
yourself. I was not at my peak
Please
today, so you
vacate
managed to
the
sneak through my
premises in a
defenses.
timely
We'll see
manner
about this.
as we
You are going to be
prepare
sorry one
for
of these days.
maintenance on the theater.
Can I not fix him?
That one? Definitely cheating.
Why don't you calm down? What did you do to me? This isn't one of the garden's tricks, nor does it look like any move used by droid head disciples. Who the heck are you? Why should I tell you? You think it's funny to imitate me? Who cares if you don't want to tell me? I didn't even want to know anyway. But it appears you've got some moves on you after all. How about this? Let's make a wager. If you can solve my riddle, I'll leave you alone. Otherwise, you'll announce that you won the title through unsavory means and then properly apologize to the contestant who came in second. Don't be in a rush to refuse. You don't want to keep watching your back from now on, do you? Why don't you apologize to me then? Fine, if you win, I'll stop pursuing you, and I'll even apologize to you in front of everyone. How's that? See this dream ticker? Repair it and you win. I mean, I guess by definition, dream tickers are puzzles. Ah, I see. Oh wow, what a riddle. Speaker? Perfectly explains the timeless truth of bigger is better and more is marvelous. I see. This is impossible. How did you must have fixed it with sheer luck. That must be it. Ah, you better thank your lucky stars. Fine, I'll uphold my end of the wager. I won't pursue you again. You can count on that. You're forgetting something else? Of course I haven't. I was wrong. Please forgive me. What's that you said? I can't hear you. I said I was wrong. Forgive me. Louder. You're screwing with me? Stop dragging this out and go away. I don't ever want to see you again. What are you still doing here? I'm warning you. If you dare show yourself in public again and do something rash, tomorrow's headline will be a surefire hit. Scornful audition champion of questionable morals bullies fellow contestant in the street. You wouldn't want something like that to appear in the news, would you? Also, here's a word of advice. You may have won through shameful trickery this time, but don't pat yourself in the back just yet. Even if I was narrowly defeated by you, someone as uncouth as you would never understand the admirable ideals and pursuits of one such as I. You've already lost based on that singular trait. You hear me? God, he's worse than Scott. You must have cheated! You must be a sore loser.
It's still early. Where to now?
Alright, let's go.
The food stuff is too spicy.
Hello,
Come on
Yanqing.
in.
After the Shackling prison break on the Starskiff Haven streets.
Seriously? When is this war dance going to start? The Sky Splitter has been hovering there for ages. When can we board and see what's inside?
Is this how long-life species live? Everything proceeds so slowly. The effectiveness of anticipation in my emotional center is at an all-time high. Oh, I need to drink some coolant.
Relax. The Realm Keeping Commission will send boarding notices to all ticket holders. The Gazette said the Sky Splitter will fire a salute before the ceremony starts.
I saw the schedule for the first day of the tournament. Can you believe the Ringmaster accepted 4 challenges? And he's just a kid. So, who are you betting on, Bardo?
I'm betting on neither. I lost all my credits betting on Roboball games in Tychean. This time, I've decided not to rely on probability games to accomplish my target of getting rich.
War dance. There you are. I heard you and Mr. Dan Heng went to meet the judges, and then a riot broke out in the Shackling prison. I was so worried about you.
I feel like...
Thank goodness you both made it out safe.
I feel like riot might be an understatement, but we'll move on from that. Discuss what happened.
There was a revolt in the Shackling prison. Fortunately, we were protected by the guards until the Cloud Knights arrived to rescue us.
Jesus, look at all the Borisin mechs. Oh, I hate it. What happened on your end?
I was planning to take Miss March and Yun Li to Stargazer Navalia to see the Sky Splitter up close, but we stumbled upon a group of suspicious Foxians carrying official identities. They were acting strange, so out of curiosity, we decided to follow them. It turns out they were actually Borisin disguised as Foxians. It seems they infiltrated Stargazer Navalia in order to prepare for Hulei's escape, and we foiled their plans by pure chance.
I'm looking at the knees here, and I feel like this might be just protruding a bit too much. Because, like, that would mean that, like, the kneecap is this whole chunk here, when normally it's a little more close.
I wonder who provided them with those disguises, and how many more Borisin have taken advantage of the war dance to infiltrate the ship.
Those tourists over there are talking about you.
Yeah, I heard them too. But I'm afraid I'll have to disappoint them. I've already reported to General Jing Yuan that I'll give up my role as the Ringmaster.
Why? What, you're not going to defend the ring?
The security of the Luofu is more important to me than anything else. I need to fulfill my duties as a Cloud Knight Lieutenant before taking on the honor of being a Ringmaster. Those tourists just want to see some good sword fights. Anyone can participate in this kind of tournament. It doesn't have to be me. The real challenge lies beyond the ring on the Sky Splitter. If we don't capture the fugitives soon, Hulei will wreak havoc. Obviously, there's someone behind the scenes orchestrating this prison break, intending to spread chaos. If we fail to thwart their evil plan, what honor will be left for us to uphold?
Well said. You may be tiny in stature, but your ambition matches that of the Yao Qing's warriors.
Hey, this has nothing to do with my height.
What brings you here, General? I thought all the generals were on the move already.
Yes. I suggested to Yanqing that we find a place to have a decent meal. A hunter must be well fed before the hunt.
You still have a good appetite, even in the face of disaster. You truly are the Merlin's Claw. Please finish the food quickly so we can get to work, General Feixiou.
Well, that's not up to me. Dig in. I called you here so you could enjoy the food.
Me? This isn't the time for a leisurely meal, and this is way too much for me.
Oh. You'd give me time to enjoy a meal, but not yourself? Ever since you encountered those Borison spies, you've been so busy that you've hardly eaten anything. You can't defeat Hule on an empty stomach. Take your time. Enjoy the meal and calm yourself.
Hule's whereabouts are still unknown, and they've even taken Mr. Jiao Cho hostage. The longer we wait, the more complicated the situation becomes.
Jiao Cho always said I'm the most impatient person among the Cloud Knights, and I can't argue with that. So, there's no reason for you to be more anxious than me.
Fair.
I've fought against Borison abominations for years, and I know their ferocity and cunning well. The Borison were clearly well prepared for this prison break, and now they are staying in the shadows. They have no reason to rush out into the open. When facing cunning and ferocious prey, the hunter must be more patient, biding their time to seize the golden chance for a decisive blow. Once Hule loses his patience and reveals himself, that's when we'll strike.
But when will that time come?
Like I said, it's only one meal away.
I'll be honest, I'll go for some buns. After the shackling prison break in the Sea of Divine
General
Foresight.
Hua Yan, the Skyfaring Commission has finished its preparations. Do you have any other instructions?
Representing the consensus between the Merlin's Claw and the Divine Foresight, I'll step in as the temporary commanding officer of the seat of Divine Foresight and oversee the 6 Commission's affairs on the Luofu.
What is the situation at the shackling prison?
Hule made a quick escape and even sealed the gates of the prison. As of now, the Cloud Knights have re-established contact with the staff inside. The good news is the 2 Nameless who were trapped in the shackling prison are safe and sound.
I know I shouldn't use the word great given the current situation, but I'm relieved that she and Dan Heng are safe.
We've lost contact with one of the messengers from the Xianzhou Yaoqing. The Borison have likely taken him hostage. Don't worry, Yuko. Feixiou is leading the wolf hunt operation, and you know how capable she is.
I have no doubt about General Feixiou's capabilities, General Hua Yan. I'm more concerned about the Wardens. According to the plan, the ceremony will begin in 6 hours. The Sky Splitter will be activated, and all visitors will board the ship to watch the contest. But now, with Hule's whereabouts unknown, everything is filled with uncertainty.
Should the war dance really be held at this as scheduled?
March is right, Grandpa. I heard the escaped prisoner from the shackling prison is beyond formidable. In case anything goes wrong...
So, Yun-Li, what do you think we should do?
Well... I believe we should declare martial law and allocate manpower to search for the escaped prisoners. And as for the war dance, it's better to announce an indefinite delay for now.
My response to that would be... I would personally say that that's a bad idea. Because they're hoping to use the Sky Splitter to escape. If any possibility of getting to the Sky Splitter is cut off, then more likely than not, all the Borison that are currently hiding on the Xianzhou, on the Luofu, are going to just go ham and start killing everyone. Oops, sorry.
Your plan sounds solid, but unfortunately solid plans rarely get a chance to be implemented. I believe there are at least 2 parties who won't accept your approach.
Which 2 parties?
The first are the many travelers who have come all the way here for the war dance. If we declare martial law now, it's like declaring that the Law Fu isn't safe. How do you think the outsiders would react? They'd be terrified, and chaos might ensue. The second party is the staff of the Xianzhou Law Fu's 6 commissions. They've invested a lot of resources and manpower into organizing the war dance. Suddenly suspending it indefinitely would create numerous challenges for them. But of course, not everyone disagrees with your idea.
Really?
The mastermind behind this incident would fully support your opinion, presumably. Hule's escape and your discovery of Borisin's spies at Stargazer Navalia. Even a child could guess that these events were orchestrated. The fugitive is just one piece in the game. The one controlling the pieces wants to spread chaos and suspicion among the people on the Law Fu. If we declare martial law and postpone the war dance, we'll fall into their trap and instill fear in people even before Hule actually does anything.
So what do we do?
I mean, yes, but that's because her plan would play right into the villain's game.
We'll search for the prisoners while maintaining order on the Law Fu, acting as if nothing has happened.
As if nothing has happened? Yanqing said he'd assist the generals, and now he's nowhere to be found. With the host ringmaster gone, how are we supposed to act like nothing has happened?
That's why I called the 2 of you here.
Are you suggesting that I take Yanqing's place as ringmaster? What?
Master Yunli, is General Huaiyan asking you to be the ringmaster instead of Yanqing?
No, that's not the case.
Oh no.
General Huaiyan, are you asking me to take Yanqing's place as the ringmaster?
You caught on quickly, Miss March. That's exactly what I mean.
Oh! Okay. It's not like she's only had like 6 weeks to learn swordplay. Not even 6 weeks. It's like 3 weeks.
But Miss March is a guest invited by General Jing Yuan, Grandpa. How can an outsider represent the Law Fu in the ring? It will make the Xianzhou Law Fu a laughingstock.
Dear child, the nameless of the Astral Express are renowned throughout the cosmos. It's an honor to have them participate in the ceremony. Plus, Miss March is a disciple of the little Cloud Knight Lieutenant. How can she be regarded as an outsider?
He makes a valid point.
We can't afford to have any problems during the war dance. I'm entrusting you not only with the honor of the ring, but also with the security of the Sky Splitter.
No pressure. None at all.
Yukong, please explain to them the rest of the arrangements.
Oh, Lingsha. 3 dual hours before the war dance convenes in the Shackling prison. 3 dual hours. Do you mean 6?
I am sorry for our improper management, and I truly appreciate your assistance, General.
There is no need to apologize. We Cloud Knights fight on the battlefield while you judges punish the criminals. We are 2 sides of the same Xianzhou Law Fu, and it is my honor to serve the Ten Lords' commission. I've grasped the situation of the prison break. Now tell me more about the current state of the Shackling prison.
Borisin infiltrated the prison in disguise and released the prisoners, spreading chaos. Among the judges on duty in the 4 divisions, Judge Shui from the detention division was killed and is temporarily unavailable. So, I'm taking over her duties and commanding Arumaton spectral envoys and spiritfarers to quickly restore order in the affected areas.
I and the 2 behind me will go deeper into the prison to investigate.
You're correct. She, honestly, yeah, you're right. She looks a lot like a character from Hades.
General, the situation inside is still chaotic and perilous. Your presence would be...
It's common for Cloud Knight generals to face danger directly. Hule has escaped, and the Yaoqing envoy is being held hostage by the Borisin. His fate is unknown. This is a grave matter. Not only did the Merlin's Claw offer no reproach, she decided to go after Hule herself to prevent further calamity. I believe the Law Fu owes her something in return for her fervent determination. How did the infiltrators learn about the location where Hule was held? And how did they time their plan just before the Yaoqing messengers were ready to escort him? Finding the answer to these questions shouldn't be too difficult. What truly matters is if we can gather the clues that lead us to the mastermind behind all of this.
I understand, but I'm afraid it won't be an easy task.
For a long time, this hidden force has been pursuing their own goals and undermining the security of the Law Fu. Backing down now will only encourage them to further endanger the peace here.
The Ten Lords Commission will support your decision with everything we have, General.
Dan Heng and Ling Sha, I'll need both of you to accompany me on this challenging journey.
Well, it's part of my responsibilities as the Cauldron Master. So, where would you like to start, General?
Let's start with those Borisin disguised as Foxians.
My people have already prepared the evidence.
Unbidden elixir. Isn't that the gate out? Interesting.
Incense ascends, entwined with ethereal clouds.
This here is a Videodra lady. So technically, she is a space dragon person. Which is kind of why she has red extremities. I guess that's the right word. But she also has this scale pattern and pointed ears. Just getting me some little things. Let's do this here.
According to Lieutenant Yenqing's report, he stumbled upon a few suspicious Foxians at Stargazer Navalia. After following them, he discovered that they were actually Borisin in disguise. This is one of the bodies.
Looking at him now, it's hard to imagine how he transformed into a Foxian.
My alchemist detected some complex ingredients in his remains, which might explain how these Borisin were able to disguise themselves as Foxians. Simply put, Foxians and Borisin share a common ancestry. Although they look completely different now, there isn't much genetic difference between them. This medicine allows Borisin to temporarily change their shape into that of Foxians.
Oh.
So, in other words, if they stop taking the medicine, their true form will soon be revealed?
Borisin have fast metabolism, so the effects of the medicine don't last long.
Indeed. This means that these Borisin have a steady supply of the medicine within the Law Fu.
Oh.
The disciples of Sanctus Medicus. Looks like the Alchemy Commission is involved once again. When I was sorting through the prescriptions they use, I came across one called Semblance Reversion Essence. It's designed to help those disciples suppress signs of their Mara-struck forms and maintain their normal appearance. When I compared it to the medicine found in the Borisin's body...
It was very
similar. They're one and the same, aren't they?
The medicinal properties and ingredients may differ, but the principle remains the same.
Since ancient times, the Borisin have always sought to have more powerful bodies, regarding the Foxians as weaklings. Yet, in order to save their warhead, they were willing to disguise themselves as Foxians. Their determination is quite remarkable.
If these infiltrators rely on the medicine to maintain their disguise, then following this lead in our investigation seems prudent. Please follow me. Here we are. According to the judge, this area is not yet under control, so we should proceed cautiously. I've captured the nature of the medicine in my sensor. By following the medicinal fumes, we should be able to retrace the steps of the disguised Borison.
A prison guard is collapsed on the ground, her body twisted unnaturally. Examine the remains of the warden.
Incredible strength. The attacker shattered this warden's bones with a single blow.
Oh, okay.
Such brute strength is not something an ordinary Borison possesses. This is likely the work of Hule.
If I may be so bold to ask, is this Borison truly that formidable?
Yes, they did all this just to break him out.
I have lived a bit longer and engaged in a few more battles than you, Miss Lingshaw. To the Alliance, Borison have always been the most formidable adversaries. And Hule is a monster feared even among his own kind. With his strength, Hule united numerous Borison packs, forming a grand army of abominations of abundance. They constantly push the Alliance's armies into perilous positions. Over 7 centuries ago, I followed my mentor on a campaign against the abominations. And I personally witnessed the devastation on the battlefield after Hule appeared. Even with medicinal pellets that suppressed the fear caused by his lupitoxin, countless Cloud Knights succumbed to panic in the face of his murderous aura. They couldn't even raise a hand in resistance. If the former sword champion hadn't immobilized Hule with her Frostblade, the outcome of that fateful battle could have been very different.
I don't know why, but I always forget that Jing Liu is his master, technically. His mentor.
By the end of the battle, only a few of us remained. The crimson moon cast the sheen of blood on all. Everything I saw was painted dark red.
If that's the case, why wasn't the beast executed instead of being imprisoned?
They've tried executing him.
On the Xianzhou Jumi, the judges cast those unforgivable and nearly immortal abominations of abundance into the eternal flames of the stars, reducing them to ashes. Their so-called immortality is just a facade. I mean, nothing can truly defy death, can it? I just don't understand why the Luofu kept this tumor for so long, leading to the terrible situation we're facing now. But I guess I understand. The people of the Luofu are known for their kindness. Even when faced with the malignant tumor within the Alchemy Commission, they couldn't bring themselves to cut it out. Instead, they exiled the healer, who tried to solve the problem, to the Xianzhou Jumi.
Lingshot, I understand your grievances. I understand your grievances, but let's try and remain in the here and now.
I understand if you hold grudges against me, Miss Lingshaw. I take the blame for the resurgence of the disciples of Sanctus Medicus. As for why Hule was only in prison, I can shed some light on that too.
I'm just a healer. I'm not familiar with the past. I'd appreciate it if you could enlighten me, General.
All right. Let me tell you more about it as we go.
Oh, that's a Borison right there. Guess what? I have my murder machine with me.
Stream forth, the gleam of old blade.
Did this Cloud Knight also take the medicine?
Lingsha peels open the Cloud Knight's armor and stretches out the hands in search
No.
of a woman.
This is a Borisin in disguise. A guard killed him before he could return to his original form.
Oh.
All these Borisin are dressed in official attire. Besides the Cloud Knight, there were also 2 Borisin disguised as members of the Skyfaring Commission and the Artisanship Commission. Whoever is providing them with official identities must hold the position of power. Let's search elsewhere.
Are travel encounters good? What do you mean travel encounters, if you don't mind my asking? Good night.
Stream forth.
Good night. I just evaporated him. I just evaporated the man. A thing in this game, their icon is old pieces of paper. 1 second then. Oh. Travel encounters are just the level up items. So we'll go to Feixiou really quick for. Oh, I don't think I can actually level her up at the moment. 1 second. Should be here. Oh wait, here we go. So yeah, this is the Traveler's Guide. That's the highest you can get. And then there's the green one, and then the basic one is the Traveler Encounters. Oh boy, didn't mean to do that. Let's see. Redemption code. Nice. What is that? Oh, I have a lot more in here than I thought I did. Oh yeah. Travel encounters are the medium level up material. Or, no wait. No, they're the standard. Red. Give me some more wishes. Hell yeah. Also, I've been talking to a friend, and they say that Feixiou's light cone is better than going E1. So let's do a quick 10 pull really quick. I don't think I'm close enough for her. Yeah. It's like the investigation logs. Nope. Nope. One more 10 pull. Nope. Okay, we'll save that for later. Let's... Oh yeah, that's where I came from. Right. This man is dead.
Someone bit open his arteries and drained almost all of his blood while he was still alive. Such a cruel and ruthless act.
Despite being a long-lived species, Borisin are actually more like predatory beasts that must feed on raw blood and flesh. I've heard that Hule was deprived of food and water in the shackling prison. It's hard to imagine how he managed to suppress his hunger for over 7 centuries. Will the hostage from the Yaoqing be able to avoid being his meal?
Such is the terrible nature of the abominations of abundance. We subjected him to the Forest of Swords to drain his life force. But in the end, his punishment turned into a test of our patience. just like you said, Miss Lingshaw. Casting a creature that can't be killed into a star would be a way to permanently get rid of it. But unfortunately...
The Phuxians didn't agree to that.
Exactly. The atrocities committed by Hoolay went beyond mere massacres. Throughout numerous wars, we made every effort to eradicate the Borisin. But Hoolay, with his mysterious sorcery, turned countless Phuxians into his pawns. And so the Borisin kept returning.
Oh.
The Phuxians curse his name day and night, and they even use it to scare children into staying quiet. How could they grant a swift death to such a great sinner? I wonder if you know why Hoolay wasn't taken into custody by the Phuxian majority Xianzhou Yaoqing, but instead imprisoned in the Xianzhou Luofu, Miss Lingshaw.
As you mentioned, your mentor was an exceptional warrior and was the one who defeated Hoolay, an extraordinary achievement. Therefore, the Marshal placed this feral beast under the jurisdiction of the Xianzhou Luofu as an honor, I assume?
It seems you have a major misunderstanding about this arrangement, Miss Lingshaw. Allow me to explain it to you.
Allow me to explain it to you. Ends the conversation. Oh, okay. Oh, we're going to the bottom. Bro, where's your tail?
Stream forth the gleam of old blades.
I'm not sure why some of these Borisin have tails and some don't. Wait. Is that who I think it is? Oh. Never mind. I thought it was Jui Yi, and I was like, wait a minute, why is she still in that body? The wolf-shaped mech disintegrates into a pile of metal.
Yan Qing told me that an IPC ship was attacked by Borisin. Is this what they were transporting on the ship?
It's a biomimetic weapon that will auto-restart even after being turned on. The Intelligentsia Guild research on the traits of longevity.
Yes. The Artisanship Commission and Alchemy Commission conducted a joint examination and found that the parts of this machine are made from specially refined Borisin biotissue.
That's not questionable at all.
The Intelligentsia Guild has been researching the biological properties of long-life species, hoping to make medical or combat-related discoveries. However, they haven't dared to cross any lines due to their so-called relationship with the Alliance.
Perhaps to those scholars, Borisin are no different from lab animals. Maybe the Borisin attacked that ship to retaliate against the Intelligentsia Guild for experimenting on them?
No. If it were only about revenge, they could just wreck the ship and destroy all the cargo, instead of allowing it to end up in the shackling prison. It was a deliberate display to showcase the dangerous nature of the cargo in broad daylight. This way, the cargo would end up in the shackling prison, serving as a tool for the prison break.
This skill in exploiting the blind spots of others' mindsets is so atypical of them. I'm afraid the IPC and the Intelligentsia Guild unknowingly became their accomplices.
Unknowingly, maybe? Something seems to be hiding in the pile of metal on the ground, ready to move.
Watch out! This thing is still alive!
Oh, okay.
Regenerate even after suffering such severe attacks?
Their imitation of long-life species has crossed the line.
These are abnormal.
Like fireflies to a flame. Until everything burns to ashes! This is more than a battle. Fight to live!
On the still waters of oblivion.
Nap time.
These are abnormal.
Firefly Type 4 in the sense the seas of blaze!
Immerse yourself in it.
What's this do? Minor final damage to all enemies, and at the same time restores HP to all allies. Oh! Bit of a waste.
Yeah.
Damage sustained.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
This party comp does not work as well without
Together.
without Harmony Trailblazer.
They can still move. It means it wasn't damaged enough. Let's make sure it never moves again.
Another journey begins. Destined for oblivion.
Naughty child. I'm okay.
Be of your body and mind. The truth burns clear as a flame. Everything in this world is merely fleeting.
Damage sustained. Initiate cleanup. Detonate.
Free will, or was it fate?
Attack detected. These are lacerate.
Again?
Time for a shot. Nap time.
Sam in position. Attack.
Until everything burns to ashes! Set the seas ablaze!
Allow me to purge the root of the problem. Time to cleanse the filth.
Firefly, fight to live!
Will I kill him? Yeah, baby.
Shut it.
The giant machine goes silent again. Like a wounded beast drained of blood, it can no longer move.
You haven't answered my question about why Hule was imprisoned in the Luofu instead of the Yaoqing, General. You've been reserved in your response. Could it be that such an arrangement wasn't an honor?
The reason why the Marshal didn't leave Hule on the Yaoqing lies in the very mech in front of us.
Are you suggesting that there are people trying to understand Hule's secrets and use them for their own purposes? Just like with this mech? Well, I understand. I've heard that the Foxians on the Yaoqing share a bloodline with the Borson. And just like the Borson, some of the Foxians there experience an uncontrollable insanity called moon rage. The Marshal believed that this would be inhumane and no different from what the Borson did, so...
Exactly. While Borson see moon rage as a blessing that unlocks their true potential, Foxians see it as an inevitable curse within their bloodline. Countless healers of the Yaoqing have attempted to unravel this mystery, but to no avail. Why can Borson control the power of moon rage? Can we Foxians break free from this curse? These questions were asked frequently.
I muted myself at some point, apparently. Apparently Feixiou is under the effects or is like beginning to deteriorate due to the moon rage, and Jiao Cho wants to bring Hule onto the Yaoqing so that he can research Hule and try and cure Feixiou's moon rage.
Each questioner had good intentions. But the road to catastrophe is paved with good intentions. To the Foxians of the Yaoqing, Hule was not only the warhead of the Borson, but also a monster that could be the subject of much research. Hule thus became a poison that corrupted people's minds without their knowing.
That's why the Marshal decided to imprison Hule and the Luofu. It wasn't an honor, but rather a warning.
Because such selfish pursuits in the name of good intentions once led to a tragedy on the Luofu that served as a warning to future generations.
This edition of Imbibitor Lunae.
Ah.
By imprisoning Hule and the Xianzhou Luofu, the Marshal both suppressed the dangerous intentions of the Yaoqing Foxians and warned the Xianzhou Luofu to refrain from repeating its mistake.
That was a necessary trade-off. The Xianzhou alliance is not solely about the Xianzhou natives. Only when all three races, Foxian, Vidyadhara, and Xianzhou natives, form an alliance, will there be a promising future for all.
Thank you for enlightening me. Was it for the same reason that you traded off my mentor to the Xianzhou Zhuming, only to stand idle and allow the resurgence of the disciples of Sanctus Medicus?
Oh, Lingsha.
You said that I couldn't bear to cut out the malignant tumor within the Alchemy Commission, but instead exiled the healer who tried to solve the problem to the Xianzhou Zhuming. But did your mentor tell you her good intentions led her to perform certain healing arts on Dun Hung, who had just finished his hatching rebirth, so that he would regain the memories of his past life?
What did you just say?
Huh?
She believed that restoring the High Elder's knowledge of his past life would allow the Vidyadhara to resume their duty as the guardians of the Ambrosial Arbor, quelling the strife within their clan and bringing everything back on the right path. But just as I mentioned earlier, the road to catastrophe is always paved with good intentions. Since then, the 6 charioteers decided that the Alchemy Commission would no longer have a cauldron master. Until your arrival now.
If that's the case, I should thank you for protecting my mentor by exiling her, General.
Quite the contrary. I should be the one thanking you.
Thanking me?
All I ever want is to have a clear conscience. However, can long-life species truly achieve that goal in their long-drawn lives? For example, you were implicated along with your mentor and forced to leave your homeland without knowing the truth. And now, with the complicated situation in the Alchemy Commission, the Alliance has spared me a lot of trouble by sending you to handle this challenging task. Shouldn't I be thanking you instead?
Your eloquence is indeed impressive, the divine foresight. You won't even leave me any excuses to hold a grudge against you.
Damn.
But let me make it clear. The Alliance sent me here to handle the business impartially, not to choose sides.
It doesn't matter which side you choose, Miss Lingsha. At the end of the day, both you and I stand on the side of the Alliance, don't we? Let's keep going.
I cast Cloud Bunny. God, I read a really funny meme. I read a really funny meme, a D&D meme the other day. It's like the barbarian thinks he's a spellcaster. Why? Because every time he wields that frying pan, he yells, "Cast iron."
Incense ascends, entwined with ethereal clouds.
He just fucking kills me each time. Bam. Is Joy Yi's body still in here? Probably not. A mess of bodies. A fierce battle must have been fought here. Examine the Mara-struck remains.
These Mara-struck soldiers don't appear to be escaped prisoners.
How can you tell?
These soldiers are fully armed. Obviously, they didn't hastily join the battle.
The messenger named Moza did say that there were 2 groups of attackers. The other attackers, aside from the Borson, could hide their tracks. I believe he was referring to these people.
Hide their tracks?
Exactly. I've engaged with these attackers before, and they used Cloud Hymn magic to hide their presence. Without careful observation, no one can detect them.
You once warned me to be cautious of the Vidyadhara Elder's influence within the Alchemy Commission. Could it be?
What's on your mind, Miss Lingshaw?
Well, it seems that someone provided the attackers with a map of the shackling prison. And considering the Vidyadhara's involvement in the prison's construction, it raises suspicion about their role in this. Additionally, the fact that the Borison need medicine to disguise themselves would suggest that there are still moles within the Alchemy Commission assisting them covertly. Moreover, forging official identities for the undercover Borison would require someone with significant authority. And the presence of assassins capable of using Cloud Hymn magic deepens my suspicion about the Preceptors. But why would the Vidyadhara collude with the Borison and aid in Hulei's escape?
They aim to spread chaos. They believe that only in chaos can they regain their former power and influence. Since this edition of Imbibe de Lune, the once proud dragon race has been powerless, watching their influence wane. Being a native of the Luofu, Miss Lingsha, I believe you understand the implications.
However, I don't think the Preceptors are the true masterminds. If I'm not mistaken, the one behind all this treachery is the Lord Ravager who exploited the weaknesses within the Luofu and instigated the disciples of Sanctus Medicus, ultimately leading to the Ambrosial Arbor's resurrection. Fentilia.
The Heliobi.
Please remember, General, that everything I've mentioned is mere speculation. We need concrete evidence for a public trial. If you want to interrogate someone within the Vidyadhara's ranks, you'll need irrefutable proof.
So, what's your plan, Miss Lingshaw?
I'll send an invitation to the Preceptors.
An invitation?
The Preceptors have been inviting me for a personal meeting since my arrival on the Luofu. Now, I'll send them the remains of these Mara-struck soldiers and the route map I found in the prisoner's possession. Then, I'll ask them to meet me at Scale Gorge Waterscape. I'd like to hear their explanations.
Good idea. If I were to take action, it might alert the true mastermind. I trust you to handle this matter, Miss Lingshaw. The internal affairs of the Vidyadhara should remain under their jurisdiction. And don't worry if things don't go smoothly. Once the wolf hunt operation is over, the hidden truths will come to light.
Speaking of the wolf hunt operation, I'm truly worried about the Yaoqing messenger who was taken hostage. Hulei was starving in the shackling prison for centuries. I don't know if the messenger can survive in that wolf's clutches. May Rainbow's blessing keep him safe.
Jiaoqiu's 2 duel hours before the war dance convenes. Exalting Sanctum. Okay, so we're at 4
As
hours
I
left.
said, I'm a healer. But my art of healing requires the culinary arts to be truly effective. The magic of my cauldron is its ability to make all kinds of medicines into dishes that patients can eat. When simmered and cooked together, any kind of medicinal herb or ingredient becomes a delightful delicacy.
Delicacy. But isn't that just one flavor overpowering the others?
Mock talk.
Well, you have a point. Let me ask you this. If there's a fussy child who refuses to eat green peppers, what's the best way to make him eat them?
Stuff the kid's mouth with the green peppers and cook him alive in a pot.
Wow.
You have quite the sense of humor. I've heard that you, Borison, have lost many of your taste buds during the self-modification process, so you can't experience complex flavors. Only the saltiness of blood and flesh truly awakens your appetite.
It's a shame I don't have any green peppers right now. Otherwise, I'd happily stuff them into your mouth and cook you alive in a pot.
I'm just kidding. The answer is quite simple. Chop up the peppers and mix them with minced meat to make meatballs. This way, the flavor of the meat overpowers the taste of the peppers. And even a fussy child can enjoy them.
Can I just boil your tongue in this hot pot? I know you're trying to buy time until someone comes to your rescue. You said that Jin Liu recently returned to the Luofu, right? Well, she did come back. But, unfortunately, I also found out that she committed serious crimes and was escorted to another Xianzhou ship. Do you really think you can delay our departure by provoking Lord Hulei's desire for revenge with your clever little tongue? You see Borison as savages who know nothing about the Xianzhou, but in fact, we know all about your tracking tricks. Like the jade abacus you're carrying, and the side cranes in the sky. The more hope you hold in your heart, the greater your pain will be when death comes. I wonder if you can maintain your composure when I tear your throat open.
His composure is only a temporary effect of the medicine. And it will wear off soon, right?
Lord Hulei!
Oh, you pathetic Foxians. For thousands of years, we were the ones who allowed you to live, and who granted you civilization. But in the end, you chose to betray us for the freedom promised by the Xianzhou people. But it's all right. As long as you catch the scent of your masters, you obediently return to us. No matter how far you run away.
So Discord.
Hulei. Have you ever wondered why it took them 7 centuries to come to your rescue? The Borison's era has long passed. Did they ever tell you these harsh facts before giving you hope for returning home, Lord Hulei? Now they're being crushed by the Merlin's claw of the Yaoqing, by a Foxian. They're hiding in remote corners of the cosmos, trembling with fear like a wounded beast on its last legs, reaching out desperately for any fake hope of salvation, which in this case is you.
The Merlin's claw of the Yaoqing. A Foxian? Very interesting. Tell me, Mock Talk, is he speaking the truth?
He isn't lying. That lowly beast was a war slave who ran away from our pack. Cannon fodder, a thief! She stole our power and used her knowledge about us to fight us, using every dirty trick in the book!
And she bested you, Mock Talk. Fairness is but a pathetic excuse for the dead and defeated. Since our great pack has fallen apart, who told you that I was alive? And who sent you here?
In our darkest hours, it was a prophet of the Master of Immortality, named Mongus, who showed us the way. Her guidance brought us hope.
Man, Mongus is so close to Mongus.
This prophet, Mongus, what does she want?
The prophet made this proclamation. The Borison have been divided for too long, and only your return can unite all the packs, restoring us to our former glory. That's when we learned that you were still alive. It must have been a manifestation of the Master of Immortality! And the Prophet told us that the Phoxian General of the Yao Qing would take you to her ship during the Lafu's war dance, and that it would be our best chance to infiltrate and free you from your prison. And just as she said, we did it!
Refuting him. I'll go this one.
Even if you managed to set Hule free, you'd have no way to escape.
We've already prepared our ships, and the Prophet's prediction will surely come true.
Once the news about the prison break spreads, the Cloud Knights will close all the ports. You may think you've escaped the prison, but you're just trapped in another cage, known as the Luofu.
Let me kill this unruly, lowly beast, Lord Hule! I assure you that our star skiffs will soon arrive. Right now, everyone in the Luofu is distracted by the stupid war dance, so this will be the perfect chance to escape. Once you've returned to your territory, your revenge against the Xianzhou ships will be within reach.
Perfect chance to return to my weak and shattered pack at the mercy of a ridiculous false prophet and become a mere puppet in her clutches. Her plan is full of flaws. The only paths she has prepared for you are escape and death. Listen up. A wolf never allows itself to become prey. From now on, you'll follow my orders. Since you are so confident that the Cloud Knights will close the ports, Jiao Chou, I'm now giving you a chance to go and see it for yourself. Go to the ports, come back, and tell me what you saw.
Wait, what did you just say?
But my lord!
Would an alpha wolf ever listen to a cub mock talk?
No, I've never heard anything like that. I wasn't trying to defy your will. I will always unquestioningly follow your orders.
What games are you playing?
Just a little pre-hunt entertainment. Don't you want to run away? You will come back. Because Phoxians like you always obediently return to their masters, no matter how far they run away.
Okay, let's take a full look at this boy. Xiao Chou, none can hurt me. Holy hell, look at his health! Search for help and send news to the outside. I kind of like that they went for like the half exposed chest with his Phoxian design, because it does sort of match more of his original design as a Borison.
I can't believe he actually let me go. What game is he playing? Perhaps I can try to warn the Cloud Knights. No. Perhaps I can just escape.
Just a bit. Look around. A Phoxian with a cold expression gazes out Jiao Chou. There is a sharp pressure to the gaze, carrying as if a warning to the healer that says, every clever little thought you bear might lead to severe consequences you will come to regret. Oh.
Just as I suspected. He's testing me. The Cloud Knights must have been aware of the situation inside the shackling prison for some time. Will General Feixiou personally lead a squad to capture Hule? For now, I'll do as he asked.
Okay, that looks like that's the port, I'm pretty sure. So I'll go over here. At first I thought he was like watching me, but I guess not. The Realm Keeping Commission orderly is not accustomed to handling emergencies like this one. Understand, if you thoughtlessly ask him for aid, you will reap severe repercussions regardless of the outcome, is a success or failure. Remember, be mindful of your words and actions. Oh.
I'm sorry, but the Realm Keeping Commission Chancery is currently closed. All the officers and officials have been reassigned to assist in the war dance.
You can sense someone staring at you from not far. It's nothing. I'm just wandering around.
Although we're short-staffed at the moment, if there's anything I can do to help, please feel free to ask me.
Oh, no. I don't... Nothing seems to be out of ordinary. Oh, I'm healed. Haha. In the harbor, you are filled with anxiety. The Cloud Knight soldiers on duty here is alone and without reinforcement. Understand, if you thoughtlessly ask her for aid, you will reap severe repercussions regardless if the outcome is success or failure. Remember, be mindful of your words and actions.
Hey there. I noticed you'd been looking at me for quite a while. Do you need my help?
Okay, that's either Jingliu or that's Allegra. Amelie. You can sense someone staring at... I don't know, man. Oh, this is gonna be... Okay.
Understood. Please come to me if you need any help.
I really can't tell if that's Amelie or... Any of these Foxians could be a plant. Suspicious ferryman.
Stop asking. I'm off duty now. Go bother someone else.
You sniff a familiar scent on the Foxian pilot. What if the warhead wants to leave?
You're not one of us, but I smell a familiar scent on you.
The warhead sent me here to check on the situation.
Have the Cloud Knights closed the port?
No, not at all. Instead, the Skyfaring Commission is clearing routes to prioritize star skiffs heading to the Sky Splitter. This will make our ships more noticeable when we try to escape.
The ports haven't been closed? What is going on?
Okay, so those three small ones are the options.
Stalling won't help. It's time to confront Hule and see what tricks he's up to.
Okay, I'm gonna make a very, very, oh, I'm gonna feel terrible after this, I'm sure. Oh, look, there's a Foxian right behind you. The Starskiff pilot is just an ordinary but hard-working individual who ferries people from place to place every day. Understand, if you thoughtlessly ask him for aid, you will reap severe repercussions regardless if the outcome is a success or failure. Remember, be mindful of your words.
Would you like
actions.
to board my star skiff?
You keenly notice that the Foxian passenger near the Starskiff pilot is looking you up and down. Yes, but we have several passengers.
Well, my little star skiff can't accommodate that many. But I have a larger one that will arrive in less than 15 minutes if you need it. So, where would you like to go? We need to hurry wherever we're going. The war dance is about to start, and the Skyfaring Commission is prioritizing star skiffs heading to the Sky Splitter.
want to go outside the gate, Jade Gate. Can you take me there?
What? Are you joking? How can I take you beyond the Jade Gate in this tiny star skiff?
Okay, I'm gonna do it.
Would you like to board my star? Well, my little star skiff can't. We need to hurry wherever we're going.
Oh, this is gonna make me feel so bad. This is gonna make me feel so bad. Okay.
Keep what quiet? Come on, spill it if you have something to say. I've been in this business for almost a century.
I don't have the guts to do it. I don't like sending people to their doom. And that just feels like an open invitation of pain. Oh.
Huh?
His face caught on fire. Dare I? Dare I? Oh.
Would you like to board my stars? Well, my little... We need to hurry wherever... Close the ports?
I don't know what to do. I don't... Oh.
Would you like to board my... Well, we need to hurry wherever... Keep what quiet?
I don't know. I'm so terrified. It's... Okay, I'm gonna Google because I'm a wimp. I'm a wimp. Oh, I'm nervous. I'm so nervous. Okay,
I've been...
They're just gonna kill people. They're just gonna kill people if I try to get any sort of help. I'm gonna stop.
You're back, Jiao Cho.
You were closely watching me, weren't you? And if I sought help from anyone, your people would kill them. Was that your plan, Hule?
Oh, exactly as you said. So, have the Cloud Knights closed the ports?
No.
They don't want to publicize my escape. I understand. It's no surprise, for fear is more deadly than claws and fangs. Especially during a festive time like the war dance. What lurks here is not a group of fugitives, but rather a pack of wolves amidst a flock. My cubs are hungry, ready to feast on flesh and blood, reveling in your fear. Your calm facade will soon crumble. I can tear through it and expose your pathetic bones any time. There's no escape from me, Jiao Cho. Of course, you can try your luck and believe that your wits will save you. But remember, you're not the only hostage in this city. If you try anything funny, innocent people will die because of you. Now, let's talk about the Phoxian general you serve. Moktok says she's here for me, which means she'll be hunting me herself. Before the hunt begins, I need to know my opponent. You can refuse and play tough, or you can cooperate and save us both some time, healer.
This one, I guess. The tall man stretches out a finger and touches your shoulder blade with a movement so fast it's not invisible. It's as if a dagger has cut away a piece of flesh and the pain pierces down to your bone. You can barely stand.
Good. At least you didn't try to draw attention with a scream. That way no one will die in vain.
Fine. I'll tell you what you want to know about her. But I expect something in return.
What makes you think you're still in a position to negotiate with me?
You can torture me until I talk. Or let's save us both some time. Warhead. Here's the question that's been bothering me. How have you managed to survive and endure centuries of torture? Borisin aren't supposed to live that long, or possess such regenerative abilities.
So, is that why the Shenjiao Yao Qing wanted to take me away? Oh, to some, I'm a hostage. But to others, I hold the secrets they desire. I still remember. In the early years of my captivity, the Phoxians came and went. They extracted my blood and marrow, trying to unravel the mystery of moon rage. They wanted to conquer their fear of the Borisin and free themselves from their bloodline. Unfortunately, they failed to uncover the secret. So, they resorted to the most brutal punishments they could imagine. Some seek power to destroy their enemies, while others seek power to become their enemies. Which one are you, Jiao Zhou? Ah, I see. You're the most pitiful of them all, healer of the Yao Qing. You seek power to share it with others and do good.
I think if I had made any sort of, like, attempt to contact someone in the outside, he would have just immediately murked him, and I would just feel terrible. Like, I'm the kind of person who, when I play Halo, will do my best to make sure every Marine with me lives.
Well, then let me tell you the answer you seek. In our ancient legends, Duran, the ancestor of the Borisin, was dissatisfied with his limited lifespan and power. He yearned to dominate the skies and become the master of all the stars. To achieve his goal, he sacrificed the lives of countless Borisin and Phoxians, pouring them into the spring bestowed by the Master of Immortality. Through a form of genetic sorcery, the water gave birth to a miracle. The lunar embryo.
Was that you?
Duran ascended the birthing bed and obtained what he desired. A heart in the shape of a deep red full moon. He cut open his chest and replaced his original heart with this crimson moon.
Just another Borisin myth.
Laugh all you want, but only I know the truth behind every word. This moon heart beats within the body of every generation of the Borisin warhead. In the ritual that decides the new warhead, The successor cuts open the previous warhead's chest and consumes the divine heart, thus possessing it as their own.
Oh, I see. So the Borsen have been doing this for centuries to extend their life. And whenever a new Borsen that is strong, Borsen warhead that is stronger than the previous one comes in, they take the heart and extend their life as well. And he is technically the first Borsen warhead to ever be captured. Is my guess.
Devouring is the true essence of life, allowing us to endure and thrive. It gathers the life essence of all the prey we consume, making us stronger and stronger. I thought all hope was lost after 7 centuries of torment. But now, this heart is beating once again. All right. Now it's your turn to tell me everything about the Merlin's Claw.
Jiao Cho, I found you.
There's no way that they don't smell Mozo, right? 2 dual hours before the war dance convenes a Stargazer in Navalia. Oh.
I know I'm in no position to question your orders, but if I understand correctly, you already have intelligence about the Borsen?
That's right. My people are busy collecting clues now. What's the situation, Wadza?
General, before we completely lost contact with Jiao Cho, I picked up a signal from his Jade Abacus. It won't take long before we locate their whereabouts.
If that's the case, shouldn't we immediately go there and join forces to eliminate the Borsen? Why are we returning to Stargazer Navalia?
Looks like your general has only taught you swordplay, not the art of the hunt. There's an old saying among the Borsen. In the forest, the hunter may easily become the hunted. While we may call ourselves the hunters now, chasing them blindly will only make us become the prey.
How can Hule possibly hunt us down?
Are you joking, General? He's just a wolf who's been imprisoned for 7 centuries. Even with his accomplices, they're no match for us numerous Lawfu Cloud Knights. How could he consider us his prey?
Do you know how wolves work, Yanqing?
Do not underestimate the enemy. Hule is not an ordinary Borsen that can be easily killed. The advantage in numbers means nothing when we face that monster. A vicious beast who hasn't tasted blood and flesh in 7 centuries is now lurking on the streets of the Lawfu right before the war dance. This is what makes the situation treacherous and unpredictable.
Lucky eats the Crimson Moon Heart and gains the ultimate power. Ha! This heart is rather spicy. Ha ha! Time to feast.
To him, the lives of ordinary people are just meat, ready to be devoured at any moment.
Exactly. That is why we must succeed in our first strike, or the situation will spiral out of control. You've heard of this military tactic, right? When you surround your enemy, leave one side open for them to escape. A skilled hunter must be well prepared, waiting for the prey at the most advantageous position.
Where do those Borisons want to go? Most likely the place for them to go to?
What would we do if we were the escapees from the shackling prison? While we can disguise ourselves and blend in with the crowd, we don't plan on staying here for long. In this case, what do we need most now?
A star skiff to get us out of the Lawfu. The Borison we discovered at Stargazer Navalia were actually preparing a vessel for their escape.
We predict their next move, and we take them down. Let's start from where you found those Borison and corner our prey.
I'm surprised they didn't put Feixiou in my party. Granted, if I was to do Feixiou right now, I'm pretty sure she would be severely under-leveled for what is about to happen.
Stream forth the gleam of old blades.
Oh, Borison.
This is where we ran into the Borison last time. It looks the same as usual.
Because I blocked all the relevant news to make it seem as if nothing had happened.
Yanqing may have alerted the Borison.
If Yanqing hadn't scared them off, we would not have many clues. However, the more well-prepared a plan is, the longer it takes to adjust when it's disrupted. If any Borison wants to stick to the original plan despite the risks, they'll surely come back to Stargazer Navalia to check the situation.
Oh no.
Are you suggesting that there are Borison here at Stargazer Navalia right now?
This is an automated area. So don't you think that there are a bit too many people here today? First, look at those 2 Skyfaring Commission staff members. They've been observing us in secret since we arrived here. Then there's a Cloud Knight soldier over there. Perhaps he's here for patrol, but each patrol team must consist of 2 members. And obviously, he is not following the rules. Lastly, there's that craftsman wearing Artisanship Commission clothing. He's unusually focused on checking that device. If you have a target in mind, let's go investigate.
The guy in red.
Hey, you there! Please refrain from wandering around Stargazer Navalia if you're not... Oh, it's you, Lieutenant Yanqing.
Aren't you wandering around here as well?
I'm an official staff member assigned to investigate a peculiar issue.
A peculiar issue?
Yeah, we've had some unscheduled star skiffs being constructed at this dock in Stargazer Navalia. Could there have been an error in the production planning for the assembly line? This is just weird. I thought all the pending star skiffs from before the war dance had been scheduled already. I'm sorry, but I need to focus on my work right now. If you have any questions, we can discuss them later.
Okay. I just throw my hat at one of the guys and they're just like, ah!
Lieutenant Yanqing and General Feixiou?
You're aware of the Borison prison break, right?
Yeah, I've received the news, and I'll be on the alert.
Looks like you've been keeping an eye on the Sky Splitter. Have you noticed anything unusual?
No, everything is normal on the ship. Nothing out of the ordinary.
Question him about his location.
This is not a location for a Cloud Knight on guard duty, is it?
Well, this spot offers a great view. Are you here to keep an eye on the Sky Splitter?
Yes.
Ask about the Sky Splitter.
You've been observing the Sky Splitter for a while. Have you noticed anything?
Honestly, just watching the ship from here isn't too thrilling. I wish I could go on board and witness Lieutenant Yanqing's contests. Speaking of which, Lieutenant Yanqing, aren't you supposed to be on the Sky Splitter? Is it alright for you to be here instead?
Thank you for your concern, but I have more pressing matters to attend to.
So... these two then?
Who are you? Don't you know that Stargazer Navalia is on lockdown now?
Hey, chill out. They're just a few lost tourists.
Stargazer Navalia is on lockdown? Wow!
But Stargazer Navalia is the shipbuilding port of the Xianzhou Luofu. If the Skyfaring Commission called for a lockdown, there should be official documents proving it, right?
Official documents? Of course there are. The Cloud Knights are aware that some people have infiltrated this port.
That makes perfect sense. So you're now investigating the Borison?
Yeah, we've received orders from the higher-ups, so we've blocked off this area to prevent any interference with our inspection. Thank you for your understanding.
I don't trust them.
So, it seems that some Borison have returned to Stargazer Navalia in disguise. The answer seems quite obvious.
The staff members from the Skyfaring Commission?
That's my suspicion as well.
Remember when I mentioned that the Cloud Knights blocked all relevant news to make it seem as if nothing happened? Stargazer Navalia is not under lockdown.
But on the contrary, those staff members use Stargazer Navalia is on lockdown as an excuse to persuade us to leave. This contradicts the Cloud Knights' plans.
Their flimsy disguise has been exposed. Even if they try to hide, there's no way they can escape us.
Just let me put on my hat.
Please stay tuned.
Why are you still here? As I said, Stargazer Navalia is on lockdown now.
No, I never issued such an order.
Who are you?
Perhaps you haven't met me on the battlefield, but I am certain you've heard my name. Now, I'm asking you a question, so answer me. Tell me. How many more of your comrades are here? Where were you planning to meet Hule?
This woman, she's the general of the Yaoxing. What are you still waiting for? Attack her!
Da-da-da!
I'll catch up. Familiar. Let's improvise. Let the show begin.
Detonate!
Until everything burns to ashes! Just a little something. Think nothing of it. Set the seas ablaze!
On the still waters of oblivion.
Nap time. Fight to live!
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Run! Tell Lord Moktok about this!
He's getting away! But now we follow the wolf to the leer.
Why don't you kill me?
Because I need answers.
You were our war slave, so you should know us descendants of Duran. You want me to talk? Fine. Try whatever you want, but I assure you, you won't get anything from me. Only fangs and blood.
If I had to guess, I would say his eye is probably around here.
If I were to do that, I wouldn't be any different from you. I am the arrow that pierces the wolf's heart. I grant you a swift death.
That's exactly what I desire. Wolves that leave the pack are prepared for the fate of never returning home. But sadly, you didn't catch my partner. He will alert them.
Good.
Before you close your eyes, you should know that I allowed him to escape. Because he will lead the Cloud Knights to Hule's hideout.
Called it.
Is this how you leave one side open? You let that Borison escape so you could track him?
This is the most common hunting tactic used by Borison. I know the methods of these abominations all too well. They always leave an escape route for their prey, allowing them to flee in fear. Then they chase them like it's a game. Borson get great satisfaction from the last struggles of their victims.
Have you witnessed these things firsthand? That guy called you a war slave. What exactly have you experienced?
Well, just a hazy past that I can barely recollect. Long ago, I was one of them.
She was one of them. True. Also, you used to be a Borson?
The word Borson was only used to refer to those wolf masters. I'm a Phoxian who was born in one of the fallen territories. In their eyes, we're mere consumables. Cannon fodder used to slow down Xianzhou attacks on the battlefield.
But you survived. And not only that, you became the general of the Yao Cheng. If I get the chance, I'd love to hear stories of your past, General.
Speaking of stories, you've reminded me that now is not the time for them. Wadza, we've sent the warning from Stargazer Navalia. What's the situation on your end?
I've found them. Zhao Cho is trying to stall Hule, and he signaled me to not reveal myself.
Trust his judgment and keep watching. We'll be right there.
I believe the warning we sent will stop Hule from attacking Stargazer Navalia. What will he do next?
The hunt is not over yet. Stay safe, Zhao Cho.
Huh. 1 duel hour before the war dance convenes. Exalting Sanctum.
Please, save me.
What?
I want to live. Doctor!
Oh, is this Zhao Cho?
Zhao Cho, find a medical ingenium and give that kid a shot! Hurry!
I see. How's the front line?
Oh boy. I nearly forgot that he was a war doctor, a war medic.
The Borson beast chips have already landed on the Fenghu. It won't be long before this place is overrun as well.
What about General Yueyu? Any news from her? I'm her healer. I should stay by her side at a time like this.
She asked me to tell you that she's not coming back. She must protect the Cloud Pier telescope. General asks you to save that kid. The girl fought desperately just to bring us all back here alive.
Oh.
I've never seen such a brutal fighting style. Her body, it's like she was split open. Just like...
Oh, is this Zhao Cho's first meeting with Feixiou?
Oh, her blood pressure is dropping. Do you hear me, Zhao Cho?
Loud and clear. Get me some tumble dust. We've got to start the operation right now. I will bring her back.
Is that why you're so determined to learn my secrets? Do you hear me, Zhao Cho?
I do. Loud and clear.
So she saved you all in that great battle on the Xiangzhou Fenghu 3 decades ago. But to your surprise, you discovered her Borson bloodline while she was at death's door. Moktok told me that she was a war slave who escaped from the Eclipse Pack. Oh, what a twist of fate. Turns out, she's from the same clan as I am.
Oh.
Now I understand. No wonder she displayed such astounding power, determination, and cruelty in battle. Turns out But it's all because of her Borison bloodline. Mutt. Despicable mutt.
And she used the gift of her bloodline to destroy the Borison. Moon Rage, a blessing for wolves, and a curse for foxes. For Borison, to have their bodies torn apart by Moon Rage and transform into a beast, is the ultimate joy. But for you Foxians with poor regenerative abilities, it means certain death. With the burning fury in her heart, that Foxian general will eventually lose her sanity and indulge in endless bloodshed. The scars on her body will not be caused by enemy weapons, but by the immense power she can't withstand. One day, she will be torn apart and die as a monster. And in return for saving her life, you intend to give everything to solve this impossible puzzle.
Hule, do you know the saddest thing about being a healer? All this time, I've devoted my life to bringing back those who sacrificed their lives to monsters like you. I exhausted myself, and my hands trembled. But I believed everything I did was meaningful. But once again, they rushed into battle. And then I heard of their deaths. They died under your claws, in your jaws, amidst the flames of crashing star skiffs, and under the Lux arrow of Rainbow. Like a useless idiot, I saved a fish named Life out of the cauldron called Death, only to watch it struggle and dive back into the boiling broth. So I asked myself, why were they so eager to run toward their death after they had recovered from their wounds? Why wouldn't they value their hard-won life? All the doubts left me feeling lost.
I can smell your desperation, all the way down to your bone marrow.
Eventually, I realized that their deaths held value. They placed the weight of their sacrifice on the living, granting us strength. With a coin forged by their deaths, they exchanged something more in return. Everything I'm doing now, following you so closely, is just for one reason. Witnessing your death with my own two eyes. Even your death has value. It will pave the way for a peaceful war dance and a fully cured Feixiou.
The thoughts in your pathetic head are hardly surprising.
Did you already know this?
Yes, I did. As Borison, we understand the value of death more than anyone. And as a healer who has witnessed so much death, you won't be swayed by fear. Oh, what a shame, what a shame. Your story actually sparked a trace of respect for you in my heart.
Can you even feel respect with your corrupted heart?
Of course. Because I caught a whiff of my own kind in you. Unfortunately, in the end, you're still just a weak fox. As the wolf's creed goes, gift the wolf a dead end where new paths arise. Raise him to a doomed fate where satiation lies. The cowards in forgotten corners meet their unworthy demise. Yet the valorous in brutal battles embrace their eternal prize. That's why I'm keeping you alive for now. I want to show you how Borisin truly respect their enemies. We will consume your flesh and blood, nourishing our own. We will crush your hopes and dreams, clearing a path for our hunt. Your feeble souls will witness a new future. A future that belongs to me.
My lord, we received a message. Our arrangement at Stargazer Navalia has been discovered. We must act quickly.
That doesn't surprise me at all. Moktok, what's that noise?
It's the Sky Splitter. The ship that the Wardens will be held on is about to set off. The Skyfaring Commission will clear the air routes. And if our star skiffs try to escape, we'll be spotted.
Calm down, Moktok. Look at you now, hiding and fearful. Where is your Borisin dignity?
As I said, I'd sacrifice my dignity for your return. As long as you can come back to the Borisin Pax, there's still hope.
Hope? The Borisin have forgotten the wolf's creed. Weak creatures put their hope in the strong, but the strong fight their way out. Bringing me back instead of choosing a new master only proves the decline of our pack. And as for the prophet who manipulated you into saving me, she's just a liar trying to use Duran's offspring. Moktok, let me tell you how the Borisin will rise to power. We won't hide like rats in the streets of the Xiangzhou. We will be ravenous wolves, walking amongst a herd of lambs with our fangs bared.
But, Great Warhead, our packs are not here. We can't go to war like this.
Our packs are not here. Wherever I go, everyone is the pack.
Stay away. Just don't come any closer. No!
Oh!
Moktok, we're the apex predators at the top of the hierarchy. As wolves, we create fear. We don't become servants to it. If you're blind to the path, I will be the crimson moon that lights the way for you. Share my crimson blood with our brethren. Use it to infect those Foxians and strike fear into their hearts. Now, you devious monkey, come out and face me.
He smells Moza.
Chow Chow.
Moza. Run.
No, he can't run, and neither can you. You've come at the right time, Monkey of the Yao Qing. Tell your general. Tell her that I will unleash a massacre here, drowning the Xianzhou La Fu in blood. From this moment on, wolves bearing my blood will hunt on every street, feasting on the followers of that devilish archer. Follow me, my cubs. We shall stride among the prey. Give the wolf a dead end when new paths arise. Raise him to a doomed fate where satiation lies. The cowards in forgotten corners meet their unworthy demise. Yet the valorous in brutal battles embrace their eternal prize. Do you hear that? The rumble of the cannons. It brings back all the memories of past battles within me. My return will bring back the Wolf's Creed. In my own way, I shall save our weakened pack and restore it to its former glory!
Oh! Oh no! The war dance is about to commence. The Sky Splitter.
The Sky Splitter's gun salute is really loud. So this is what the war dance is actually like? I feel like my eardrums are going to burst. Well, how could they expect to attract people to come and watch if they didn't make a huge spectacle? March, you haven't forgotten what you came to do, have you?
I'm here to be the ringmaster on behalf of Master Yaching.
As a representative of the Xianzhou La Fu, I will defeat all challengers. That's the spirit. Sounds like you're all fired up. If you could just keep your legs from shaking so much, it would be more convincing, March. As the saying goes, the disciple takes the toil of their master. Remember, you are here under the identity of a Luofu swordmaster, taking the place of your no-good master Yanqing as the ringmaster. But what am I supposed to do if my opponent for this round is super talented and just wipes the floor with me in seconds? I'm still a beginner in swordplay. I don't know where I got the confidence when I agreed to help General Huaiyan. Come on, there's no need to worry about that. If you are defeated, then your opponent shall have to answer to me. Although, if that happens, the honor and the glory of the Xianzhou Luofu shall all be taken by the Juming.
Thanks.
Master Yun Li, please, I'm about to compete. Can you say something that will give me a little confidence? March, think about the great storms that you, nameless of the Express, have weathered along your many journeys. There's no doubt that you have faced far more terrifying enemies than your opponents here today, right? Don't you feel a lot more relaxed looking at it that way?
Let's get going then.
I've trained hard in the art of swordplay over these few days. It's time for me to get in the ring and prove myself. Let's go! Master Yun Li, I don't think I'm completely ready. March, there is no such thing as completely ready.
So this is the Sky Splitter? It looked quite impressive from the ground where I was on duty, but now that I'm on board, it just doesn't seem as big as I imagined.
Oh, and how big did you imagine this impressive Sky Splitter to be? This big? This big, maybe?
Let me think. I'd expect at least a 4-hour journey by Starskiff to the spectator seating from here. Otherwise, it's simply not impressive enough.
Wouldn't that be too big for no good reason?
the bigger the better. If you ask me, the Sky Splitter is nowhere near big enough, and there are nowhere near enough cannons.
This warship used to have loads of cannons.
Either way, I thought that the Sky Splitter would be absolutely huge, so it's not quite how I imagined it.
Are we going or not?
God, I hate this guy. The bigger the better, I always say. So you're compensating, right? Is that what you're getting at? You're compensating? Okay. My truck simply isn't big enough. That's a cannon? What the fuck?
Miss Yun Li, Miss March, this way, please.
Shing! Shing! Shing!
Okay, I think we might actually call the stream here. I feel like the threat of the Borison going, you know, ape shit is kind of a good place to stop.
It's still early. Where to now?
So we'll call that for the story there, but I think I'm going to try and do a few more pulls, and I think I'm going to try and get Robin. Okay, so Feixiou was 4 ago. So, I have 85. But I won't need to reach the soft pity because I'm going to get her in the next 10. I didn't get her this one, but I'll get her in the next. It'll be great. This one, it's certain. I'm positive. That didn't work. Oh, I really didn't want to pull him. Well. That shiny golden sign. Alright, come on. Come on, let's do it. Rise up into my world. That didn't work at all, baby. Next temple, I think we're at, okay, we've done 30 so far, so 40. I'm not having luck. 50. This one, there we go. Damn it. And go. She's gonna be here, come on. Fuck. Okay. Let's see, we're at 90, so we've done 60, so we're at 64. Fuck. Okay, here we go. Come on, Robin. Come on, come home. Come home. Trailblazer and Firefly want to hang out. Yes! Okay. Here's hoping we didn't lose pity. Here's hoping we didn't lose the 50-50. Woo! But I'll get a double right here. Damn it. Damn. But I got Robin. Here we go. Okay. I got Robin and I got Feixiou today, and I spent approximately 100 pulls, I think. Hey, Kojin, how you doing today? I mean, I got 2 5-star characters, and to get a 5-star character, you have to win the 50-50 as well as get to
Every star is a miracle.
Oh. I don't know if I'll build him. Actually, hold on. Ben Balmaceda. Okay, so they have changed his VA. Okay, maybe I'll play him, but we'll see. I'm not gonna worry about him right now. I might just level him up to get the free. Oh right, I gave that to Yukon. I'll give this to her, and then I'll give Yukon the clucky one once I find Yukon. I forgot that I already maxed out Luca. Ooh, Sushang is up to...
Sooner or later, I'll make my mark in history.
Sushang's up to 4. That's nice. That eye mask.
Every shadow on the Yao Qing could be me.
Cool. That's not creepy at all. Yeah, Fridays are always nice. Okay.
Only consistent practice can ensure optimum performance.
Oh yeah, so yeah, here are the level up materials. This is the one that the code you gave me got me sketch. I might have some, really. Not what I expected, but sure. Well, I guess her having a higher speed does increase the possibility of, oh my god. Recommendation, really? In where speed reaches 120 or higher. Pretty sure her speed is nowhere near that. Yeah, I need another 16 to even get her up there. If you wanted to lengthen stream, you could react to the bit of the Zenless showcase you didn't watch. I don't really do much like React content too often. Maybe next week, maybe. Oh, does she sing at all any of your lines? I don't think she does. Oh, VA is Alice Himura. Song vocals is Chevy.
Miss Black Swan's strategies and methods are as thorough and enchanting as her dancing. I look forward to the moment when we can dance together. Don't worry, I'll always be with you.
Oh.
Tonight, souls shall embrace. The tour is over, and it's time for some rest. Tonight, the stars echo because of me. Listen to the final song of life.
You mean you don't want to pog champ at the camera and go, ooh,
Dangerous thoughts.
I don't know, maybe. It's kind of sad that you can't really listen to her music, like, out of screen. God, she looks cool. Also, she's tall, I just realized. Oh, wait, hold on. Is Robin the same height as Stella? Oh, no, Stella's taller than her. I got a few new characters to build out, so that's good. Ugh. Da 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 da. Time it's 6:34. I should probably get my burgers out so I can let those start thawing. Whale, what do you know? The hell? Oh. I was like, I knew I heard a bird. Oh, that? It's just a giant space clock. We're technically in a dreamscape right now. Funnily enough, speaking of Grey Serpent. Yeah, this is Penacony, also known as the Planet of Festivities. The reason being is that the Planet of Festivities itself is near what is known as like a Memoria zone, and Penacony has learned how to harness the Memoria to make an enormous cityscape in dreams that people can come and visit. So we're in the hotel version of it right now, but if we were to go to Golden Hour,
it's still early. Where to now?
This is the main thoroughfare of the dreamscape, or rather one of the, I think, 12 hours.
Checked off the list.
But this is, as you can see,
Can this be considered the majestic hall of art?
as you can see, this is the dreamscape, and one of the largest things, one of the largest locations in it, Golden Hour. Which I believe Golden Hour is said to be that moment right at the cusp of dawn.
a bottle of so... Grab a bottle of So Glad.
Please stop throwing up where you are at. Anyway. Let's go pull out another gotcha.
Not hit the entertainment facilities.
Oh, snap! I got a humongous prize. Sick. It's showtime. Nice. I always hate these things. A peculiar design telephone is fixed in place, waiting for curious passersby to pick up its receiver. Ring, ring. Good evening, esteemed guests. Would you be interested in making a Dream Peak call today? Dial the Dream Peak call. Ring, 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 ring. I'm sorry, but there is currently no one available to connect you to your Dream Peak call. Please ensure that at least one of your friends in your contacts is in deep sleep and try again. Okay, this guy needs some help because he's oh! Could you? Hey, how could you bully a billboard? Bullying? I'm merely telling the truth enough to get you canceled nowadays. Since it dared to display these ads to the world, they should be prepared to get chewed out. Oh God. Pull out your phone. Hang on, wait up. Kids these days don't know how to take a joke. No, you're just an ass. I think you need some sadness in your life. What is going on? The man suddenly starts to shriek out loud. The adult's entire collapses in mere seconds. No, not like this. I didn't. More choking and sobbing. Are you okay? No, no. Go, quickly, find the family. Find the Dreamscape motivator. More choking and sobbing. Bro. Okay, really quick. How close am I to Feixiou's light cone? Probably not close enough, right? That can't be right. It says I'm at 60. I might actually be able to get Feixiou's light cone too. Maybe I'll try next week. Oh man. I don't know why that was comical to me. It was just funny. Oh, you bastard. Okay, let's see.
Where imagination meets
Stop it. Okay. I think we'll call the stream there today. I feel like that was a good point to pause in the story. Not to mention we did get Robin as well. So I think we'll call that there for today. Alright, YouTube, that's going to be it for today's episode. Let me know in the comments what was your favorite part of today's episode. Feixiou is cool. She's in hunt mode. We're doing business. Hule, it is interesting seeing how, like, Hule is, like, the strong prove their strength by being strong. Moktok, you are weak, and seeing how far you've fallen is pissing me off more and more. That's what I'm getting from Hule, especially with him being like, you chose to come, like, get me out of prison instead of, like, choosing someone else to lead you who could, like, grow to be as strong as me. Because that's literally what, like, that's literally how he came to power, is he killed the previous warhead and became the present warhead. So he was basically, like, saying, it's your guys' fault for not becoming stronger to come and break me out for the specific purpose of killing me with a stronger warhead. And Zhao Cho is doing his best to try and, like, save Feixiou. Man, Feixiou is so cool. Also the fact that everyone's like, yeah, March, you go be the ringmaster. This will be fine. Oh, there's so much happening. Also, the whole of Jingyuan sort of, like, not really correcting Lingsha, but, like, showing Lingsha and informing her of the details she did not know about her master was nice. And I like that Lingsha, like, once again, Lingsha just making all the shots she can through the entirety of, like, the beginning part. And then she's like, thank you for sending us away so that my master didn't, like, have to get killed and whatnot. And thank you for, like, just exiling her instead of, you know, killing her. And I'm like, yeah, considering what she was doing, yeah, Jingyuan went the easier way. Not easier way. He went the safer way, the more humane way, I guess. But I'm glad that Lingsha is, like, chilling out a little bit after learning that. She's like, oh. But yeah, a lot happened in today's episode. I don't really have much else to add. But yeah, hope you all enjoyed. Hope you all have a good night and good day wherever you may be. And don't worry about your spot here at the tavern. We'll keep it open for you. Bye, folks, and I will see you all in the next one.